here's a story with Aptera. So Aptera, it was like a failed electric vehicle startup a couple years back, but it's come back from the dead. It's back, and now they are trying to build their vehicles for a round two a second time. Originally, this company was founded in 2006, before Tesla ever rolled out its first electric vehicles. But the problem is that they were relying on funding from a government program that essentially denied them funding. It was going to grant them about $100 million in funding that would have allowed them to continue to build their vehicles, roll them out. But then what happened was it was contingent on Aptera actually raising $80 million in private funding rounds. And during that time, things went pretty poorly with the economy. So VCs and people were not investing as much in companies like this, like an electric vehicle startup like Aptera. So they weren't able to raise the private rounds of funding of $80 million, which means they didn't get the funding from the government, from that government program. And essentially they weren't able to survive and they couldn't be in business anymore. But now they're back, and essentially the way their cars work is they are three-wheeled and they are solar. They have like solar panels on them to help charge the vehicles. The whole goal of these cars is going to be making them as light as possible, have long-lasting battery, and be able to charge themselves using solar energy with solar panels on the vehicle. So we'll see what happens now, but this company is coming back to life with the same co-founders. They're going to be at the helm of the company, and now they're coming back strong with some more funding. They've raised a lot more money. Now it's a lot easier to raise money, especially for electric vehicle companies. With everything we've seen over the last 2-3 years, it's become increasingly easy for companies in the electric vehicle space to raise money. So we'll see what happens here. The design of them is very interesting. It looks like it's out of like a movie, but they're three-wheeled vehicles with solar panels on them. We'll see how they can step up. They've been working on this for years. They've been working on this since 2006. Then really they failed sort of in 2011, but now they're back, round two, and hopefully this time it goes better than the first round. So